Sunram. Sunram finds an OC left pocket three on the way. Tickles it Twine.
Now it's Matty Bass on the drive. Bass, nice move, and Bass with an easy layup.
To the feet, Ruppel brought back down. O'Connor, though, lost the grab and down to the mat. Ruppel with a chance for a pin with a minute 15. There it is.
Pick and roll, Kaloran. Hooks it underneath, and a bunny for Hannig.
Right side to Charlie Shaw. Shaw looks right, drives in, attacks the double team, and splits him for the layup.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
As we get you ready for part two of our twin bill here today from the Spartan Dome, it's now the boys who are taking center stage between the Fargo Shanley Deacons and the Fargo North Spartans. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes, and thank you so much for tuning in to our coverage of game number 2 here today. The Deacons at 0-4 on the season on the boys' side, and coached by Stephen Weber. Their last game, a 65-52 loss at the hands of Bismarck St. Mary's back on Friday. The Deacons 0-1 in conference play, losing to Grand Forks Central on Thursday, 66-62. Well, for the Fargo North Spartans, head coached by Travis Haug, with a mark of 0-2 on the season, 0-0 in conference play. This is their home opener and conference opener tonight for the Spartans. Their 2 losses against 2 quality opponents out west in Mandan, 83-50 in the season opener back on December the 6th. Then a loss at the hands of Bismarck Legacy in overtime, 97-93 on December the 7th. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll let you know some of the players to watch out for. Games ahead for both clubs. From our starting lineups and the opening tip today from the Spartan Dome, it's EDC Boys Basketball. When it comes to keeping your home comfortable, Bears Home Solutions has all your needs covered. From expert heating and cooling services to top-notch plumbing and fireplace installations, their team ensures your home stays cozy year-round. Trust their experienced professionals to handle it all efficiently, affordably, and with a smile. Ready to upgrade? Call Bears Home Solutions at 701-365-0365 or check them out on Facebook. Bears Home Solutions, where comfort meets excellence.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the R&J Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the R&J Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the R&J Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
As an American Family Agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American Family Agent.
American Family Insurance.
As we continue here today on our pregame show, the Fargo Shanley Deacons and the Fargo North Spartans. Last season, Fargo North swept Shanley in their 2 contests on December the 8th at McCormick Gymnasium, 72-65. And then Fargo North upended the Deacons 90-71 on January the 26th here from the Spartan Dome in the last matchup earlier in 2024. The Spartans have won 4 straight in the series against the Deacons on the boys' side. Last Shanley win came back on January 29th of 2022 here in the Spartan Dome, 83-80. Fargo Shanley coming off a 5-18 season from a year ago, lost to West Fargo in the Constellation semifinals, 68-67. Well, for the Fargo North Spartans, 18-9 a season ago for Travis Haug and the Fargo North Spartans. Travis Hogue, and the Fargo North Spartans. 18-9. State runner-up to West Fargo Cheyenne. They played the Mustangs 3 times in their last 7 games as they finished off the regular season, played in the EDC tournament, and played in the conference state championship game as well. The Spartans EDC tournament runners-up to Fargo Davies. Fargo Shanley, leading scorer with Baumgartner so far, 14 points and 7 rebounds here on the season. While for the Fargo North Spartans, Matthew Sem, the leading scorer with 22 points and 7 rebounds on the year for the Spartans. Our contest here tonight between Fargo North and Fargo Shanley. Winner again picks up a conference win. The Deacons looking to get to 1-1 in conference play. Fargo North looking to get to 1-0 in their conference opener. Back after this with the starting lineups and the opening tip from the Spartan Dome.
Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
As the Fargo Shanley Deacons and the Fargo North Spartans will go like this. The Deacons, head coached by Stephen Weber, averaging 57 points per game while defensively giving up 75 points per contest. After tonight, the Deacons will have the 25th Street Showdown, a doubleheader with Fargo Davies on Friday here for head coach Stephen Weber's club here for Fargo Shanley. They'll roll like this at a 5'10 senior guard Carson Busick, 12 points per game with 3.8 rebounds here for Busick. From there, you have Tommy Baumgartner, the 6'3 sophomore forward, 14 points and 7 rebounds. Isaac Beauchamp, the senior guard, 7 points and 3 rebounds here for Beauchamp. David Hallcraft, the 5'11 senior guard, 5 points and 6 boards. And TJ Shorma, the 6'7 senior forward. Again, for Fargo Shanley, Carson Busick with Baumgartner, Beauchamp, Hallcraft, and Shorma. Stephen Weber, the head coach for the Deacons, clad in their red uniforms with black numerals and lettering outlined in white. Well, for the Fargo North Spartans, they'll go like this. Trey Kanoki, the 6'4 senior. Kanoki at 6'4", averaging 14.7 rebounds per contest. Victor Busanga, the 6' senior guard as well for head coach Travis Hoag's club. From there, Matthew Sim, the 6'1 senior guard. Eric DeBoer, the 6'5 senior, averaging 11 points and 6 rebounds. And Aiden Nojang, the 6' senior guard with 4 points per contest and 10.5 rebounds per game. Kanoki, Busanga, Sim, DeBoer, and Nojang here for the Fargo North Spartans, head coached by Travis Hoag on the season. Fargo North out in their all-white uniforms with the blue numerals and lettering, the Spartans in cursive across the front in gold outline here today. Again, that's our starting lineups here between the Deacons and the Spartans. Our opening tip is next from the Spartan Dome.
Car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment.
Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here from the Spartan Dome as we get you ready for EDC boys basketball tonight. Our officials of Jordan Rowe with Ethan Johnson and Taylor Anderson here this evening as they get everything good to go. As we'll put this one in the center circle here for Fargo North and Fargo Shanley. Opening tap here on our second part of our doubleheader at 8:11 on a Tuesday night. And the opening tap is going to go out of bounds. And it will be Fargo North with the basketball as it was off the Fargo Shanley Deacons. So the Spartans to inbound it here as they will handle it with Busanga. Busanga on the inbounds here on the baseline for the Spartans. Busanga looking for a teammate, leaves it left-handed side, and Fargo Shanley able to get the steal there by Beauchamp. Beauchamp, and this will be a traveling violation then with David Hallcraft, and the Deacons will give it right back. So a turnover here for Fargo Shanley, as we will see the Spartans set to inbound it here on the baseline. As they will handle it here with Sem. As Sem crossing a timeline now for the Spartans, taking the ball screen here. Sem weaving his way to the paint, driving kick, open left pocket three here. This one will rattle out no good by No Jang. And then we'll see the foul here from North. This will be on Busanga, his first, and the team's first of the opening half. It's now David Hallcraft here will cross the timeline for the Deacons. Hallcraft right-handed side as the Spartans match man pressure defense. TJ Shorma right wing with the skip to Busick. He'll rise. He'll shoot. Busick's three-pointer is going to be off the mark, no good. And a rebound by No Jang, the senior guard. There's a turnover here. Both teams with a couple early on here in the opening seconds of this game as this one is tapped out of bounds. Good hands defensively by Victor as it will be Fargo Shanley with the basketball. Deacon snapped a 2-game winning streak from Fargo North in the series on the girls' side. The boys trying to snap a 4-game winning streak from Fargo North, while the Spartans looking to make it 5 here today if they can pick up a win. Shorma on the baseline here, leaves it left-handed side to Hallcraft. Hallcraft back up top to Beauchamp. Beauchamp here will see it, and a reach and foul on Aiden Nojang. That'll be his first and the team's second. And we'll have a reset on the shot clock to 30 seconds here. As you will see Carson Busick. Busick using up the dribble. Busick leaves it left-handed side with it now as David Hallcraft. Hallcraft back to the top of the key to Beauchamp. Beauchamp here taking a couple hard dribbles inside the paint. Beauchamp now to Busick. Busick leaves it right-handed side to Shorma. Back up top to Beauchamp. Beauchamp with single digits on the shot clock. Drive, leaves it. Here goes Hallcraft. He'll rise. 15-footer. Got it. David Hallcraft and the Deacons get the opening bucket here in the opening 90 seconds from the Spartan Dome. As Sem here in the front court leaves it to the high post as this one goes to Kanoki. Kanoki battling his way on the interior, lost it for a moment, but we'll see a foul on Fargo Shanley. Foul will be on Busick. That'll be his first and the team's first of the half. Spartans to inbound it with Bosanga. Victor finds it right-handed side to Nojang. Back to Bosanga here to the top of the key as Kanoki's posting up on the interior. Busick trying to get out in front, and he does, and he forces the turnover here on the Spartans. That'll be their third. Fargo North shooting 32% from the floor through 2 games this season, 25% from 3 here on this season. Deacons in the front court averaging 57 points per game, defensively giving up 75 as Busick taking the ball screen between the circles. Busick looking for it on the interior to Shorma. Ball gets deflected. Busick spins to Shorma here at the top. Shorma bounce pass left wing to Beauchamp. Beauchamp here at the left wing back up top. And there's a hand defensively from Fargo North as this one will be 2 seconds. They got to get a shot up before the horn, and they can't do so. That'll be a shot clock violation here on the Deacons. That'll be their second. Just not enough of a change of a possession to allow the reset on the 30. And now all of a sudden Fargo North with another chance to tie or take the lead here as kind of a choppy start in this opening 2.5 minutes of play. Kanoki looking for a teammate, finds one to DeBoer. DeBoer rising from the left elbow, got it to go. The 6'5 senior DeBoer able to get the first field goal of the night, and we're tied at 2 apiece. With it now for the Deacons, right-handed side to Hallcraft. Hallcraft weaving his way on the interior, slips it to Busick. Busick gives it back to Shorma here. Shorma looking for it on the inside to Busick. Double comes. Busick with the step through, finds it here in the hands of Beauchamp. Beauchamp to the paint off the window and gets fouled. Isaac will head to the free throw line where he's been there 2 times this season through 4 games. Free throw opportunity upcoming here for the Deacons. Kanoki picks up the foul, his first, team's third, and 2 chances here for the Deacons. Fargo Shanley on the girls' side, they nearly put on a clinic in the free throw line in the first game, going 27 of 34 from the stripe. Free throw opportunity is up and good for Isaac. Substitution in the contest for Fargo Shanley is Michael Hallcraft, the 6'1 sophomore guard, and Sean Cutterbutt, the 5'11 junior forward, will check in. Sean averaging 2 points per game for the junior forward. Free throw attempt number 2 is good. So Beauchamp goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Deacons lead it by 2. Sem in the front court now for Fargo North. It's Sem. Takes the ball, screen little hedge here by Shanley. Sem able to spin inside the paint. Shot no. Rebound by Kanoki for a moment, but lost it. And eventually Cutterbutt corrals a loose ball. Bounce pass. This one goes to Beauchamp on the inside, off the window. No good after the find by Baumgartner. Rebound to Nojang up the other side of the floor. This one goes in the hands of Busanga. Nice pass to the short corner, and there's the two-handed flush. Trey Kanoki with the dunk. Second tie of the game. Busick, right pocket 3. Shot no. Rebound comes down in the hands of Nojang. Up the other side of the floor, Kanoki with the pass. Nice find to DeBoer. Left-handed layup for 2. Eric DeBoer's got 4, and the Spartans with their first lead of the contest. Busick calls the timeout, calls out the offense here. Leaves it right-handed side to Michael Hallcraft. Bounce pass to Busick. Busick will see this in a foul on the floor. That'll be the 4th on the Fargo North Spartans. DeBoer will get tabbed with a foul, his first, and the team's 4th. As Elijah Kweku, the 5'11 senior, will come in for the first time tonight. Also checking in for the Spartans will be Reese Carlson, the 6'4 senior guard. Deacons to Busick here on the baseline, guarded by Sem. Back up top to Beauchamp. Fargo Shanley trying to tie or take the lead here. They'll go a little 5-out offense. Busick being guarded there by Matt Sem. Busick with the pass to the baseline to Baumgartner. This one goes back to the left-hand side of Beauchamp. Jumper will be off the mark, no good. Rebound, though, will go to Sean Cutterbutt, his second, and we'll see a turnover for a turnover. As the Deacons leave it on the baseline here, as they're going to make their way to the paint. Shot no. Rebound will eventually be in the hands of Kweku. Sem up the floor, right-handed side. This one goes to Carlson. Carlson's going to drive, and we'll see a foul, as this one will be the foul on Isaac. Beauchamp will get tagged with the foul. That'll be his first and the team's second. Fargo North will bring in a substitution with Carson Anderson here, the 6'2 senior guard, is Aiden Nojang with 10.5 rebounds per game on the season. Already has 3, and the Spartans with a nice little slip to the paint for 2. Eric DeBoer's got 6. Fargo North doubling up the Deacons in the opening 4 minutes and change here from the Spartan Dome. Nice crowd tonight on hand on the north side of Fargo. Busick, right-handed side, leaves it to the right wing as Fargo Shanley has a ball fake with Michael Hallcraft. There's a hard size, and we'll see a offensive foul. Offensive foul with Sean Cutterbutt. That'll be his first and the team's third. Getting up the charge, there is Matt Sem defensively for Fargo North. Got just enough of the shoulder down there for Sean, and that was going to get tapped for the foul here at the 12:53 mark of this first half of play. Spartans with DeBoer to inbound the basketball. Fargo Shanley, we've seen matchup man pressure defense throughout. As the Spartans with Sem taking the ball screen. Here comes the hedge. Now they leave it right-handed side. DeBoer, three-pointer short. Good box out on the inside by Busick that allowed Baumgartner to clear the miss. Busick in the front court now will handle it in the back. Up top, this will go to Baumgartner. Leaves it left-handed side to Michael Hallcraft. Back to Baumgartner here. Baumgartner back to Hallcraft. Hallcraft with a nice step to the paint for 2. Nice little step to fake to the right. Hallcraft ripped it back to left, and the Deacons are back within 2. Kweku takes the ball screen, able to come out on it. DeBoer extra fine to the baseline. Right pocket 3 for the Spartans will go short after the miss there by Anderson. Rebound comes down to Cutterbutt, his third. Beauchamp on the other side. Beauchamp lost it for a moment as Kweku comes up with the steal. Kweku crossing the timeline, looks for a pass, and we'll see the foul here on Fargo Shanley. Deacons with Michael Hallcraft will get tabbed with the foul. That'll be his first and the team's fourth, so both with 4 team fouls so far in the opening nearly 6 minutes of play as Trey Kanoki and Victor Busanga return to the game here for the Spartans. As Fargo North will inbound the basketball as they see this one with Busanga between the circles. Busanga, here comes the ball screen. There comes the hedge. Fargo Shanley really trapping and being aggressive here against Fargo North. They do force the 5th turnover. Right-handed side with the basketball. That's Michael Hallcraft to the baseline here. Ball out of play and a turnover here on the Deacons, their 5th as well. TJ Shormer returns to the game for Stephen Weber's club. Also coming in will be back into the game David Hallcraft here for Fargo Shanley. 8-6 North, where points have been hard to come by early on here in this first half. Kwaku lost position. Now back up top. Jab step there by Busanga, and Busanga will slow it up. Busanga doesn't take the screen. He goes hard to the paint. Off the window. Can't go. Rebound comes down to David Hallcraft. Deacons with a chance to tie or take the lead. Hallcraft right-handed side to Beauchamp. That's Baumgartner, excuse me. Now to Shorma. Shorma with it on the jab step, looking for a teammate. Busick with the cut. Shorma leaves it up top now to Hallcraft. That's David. David Hallcraft fires the pass to Busick, but a turnover here on the Deacons. It'll be their 6th. As we'll see another substitution coming in, will be Aiden Nojang here for Fargo North, and he can make a big impact in the contest again, just in terms of clearing the window. Does not have to be a main scorer with how he's utilized in his role this season for the Spartans. This one goes to the right-handed side. No deflection after the pass by Busanga. And both teams sloppy with the basketball early on here in this first half. A combined 12 turnovers here in this first half of play. Deacons, Michael Hallcraft crossing the timeline here as Hallcraft takes the ball screen. Hallcraft, nice bounce pass across the way with the finger roll layup for 2. Tommy Baumgartner able to finish with the 2 points. Not sure how Hallcraft got that one across the paint without getting touched. Spartans in a drive. TJ Shorma gets the steal. Shorma in the backcourt here finds it to Busick. Busick to the baseline as there's going to be a spin on the way for Michael Hallcraft. Now right-handed side to Busick. Right pocket 3. That'll go short. And a rebound down to Victor Busanga up the near sideline as Busanga is going to skip it to Kwaku. Kwaku uses up that dribble, finds it back to Busanga here as we're nearing the midway point of half number 1. Ball screen comes looking for the slip, nothing there, as this is going to be a nice little spin move by Busanga for the 2. Victor put his man in the dryer and spun him. It's 10-8 here, Spartans. Busick goes the other side, right-handed scoop shot, no. Rebound with Kwaku here, and the Spartans want to run. It's a 3-on-2 by Kwaku. Kwaku inside the paint, the teardropper is good. Elijah's got his first made field goal here. Spartans lead it by 4. Deacons with David Hallcraft. Hallcraft crossing over right to left. Teardropper inside. This one will eventually go in the hands of Fargo Shanley, and the shot will be off the mark. No good by Michael Hallcraft. He'll get another chance here. There's a foul. Hallcraft with a couple opportunities, and he gets fouled, and he'll get free throw attempts here for the Deacons. This will be their 3rd and 4th free throw attempt of the half. The foul here on Fargo North will be on Reese Carlson, his first and the team's 5th. Free throw attempts on the way here for the Deacons as Michael Hallcraft will head to the free throw line. And got it to go now with 3 points. As Eric DeBoer and Matthew Sem return here for the Spartans. Well, Beauchamp is able to come back into the game here for Fargo Shanley. David Hallcraft, also Sean Cutterba, able to return. Free throw attempt number 2 here by Michael. Deacons missed the second. Rebound comes down to Nojang, his 4th. DeBoer in the front court with 6 points so far to lead the floor for the Spartans. DeBoer with the step through from 11 feet, can't go. Rebound is eventually won in the hands of Nojang. 3-pointer by Sem, in and out, no. Rebound then comes to Deacons, and we'll get a timeout here for Coach Weber. Sean Cutterbuck gets his 4th board. Time on the floor brought to you in part by Southview Dental. It's 12-9 Spartans on your liveevent.com.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Timeout in the game brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care. Southview Dental Care, from routine checkups to advanced treatments such as same-day crowns and implants. Southview Dental Care, Moorhead authorized personalized care that fits your request. Schedule your next dental appointment at southviewdentalcare.com. It's 12-9 Spartans over the Fargo Shanley Deacons as we're near the 9-minute mark of this first half of play. Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you here on this Tuesday evening. Both teams back in session again on Friday, where the Spartans will host the West Fargo Horace Hawks, while the Deacons will host Fargo Davies. Entering play here tonight, Grand Forks Central and Red River 1-0 in conference play. South Davies, West Fargo, North and Cheyenne have yet to play a conference game before tonight. Horace at 0-1 and Shanley also at 0-1 very early on here in EDC conference matchups. As the Deacons here in the front court with Michael Hallcraft taking the ball screen. Sem coming out on the hedge. It's loose, and eventually DeBoer comes up with a steal. DeBoer here for Fargo Shanley as DeBoer lands it on the bounce pass. Open is Sem, extra fine. Busanga right of the key. Three-pointer, no. Rebound, though, for DeBoer for two. Someone forgot to box out DeBoer, and you'll finish with the 2 points. As you'll see the Spartans again just get assessed one more time with Aiden Nojang. Just get a warning once he batted the ball through the cylinder here. So as we'll see the Deacons on the inbounds as they're making sure they get everything reset and ready to go. 14-9 here. As the Deacons will inbound the basketball. Fargo Shanley does. This one goes with Michael Hallcraft. Hallcraft, ankle cross, right to left, gets in the front court, left-handed side now to David Hallcraft. David with the jab step, probing, ripping it through left, right, going hard down the paint. David slips a pass on the inside, and eventually it's a loose ball and a turnover. Sem, nice bounce pass the other side, and that's finishing for two. Trey Kanoki now has got four. Nice find there by Matthew Sem. As you will see the Deacons here leave it right wing. Right-handed side to David Hallcraft. Hallcraft crossing over right to left, right of the key. Three-pointer on the way by Beauchamp. That'll be off the mark, no good. And a rebound to Eric DeBoer. DeBoer, other side of the floor, finishes for two, but we get the offensive charge on DeBoer as he left his feet on the pass. DeBoer will pick up his second. That'll be the team six. So take the points off the board. Tied at 2, tied at 4. 8-6 North at the 11:43 mark. It's now up to 16-9. So North slowly inching out a little bit farther here as this half continues from the north side. What used to be a heated rivalry in the EDC when Shanley was on the north end, but here's a three-pointer. This shot will be off the mark. No, rebound on the inside will be out of bounds. Your good hustle by Cutterbutt, and it will be Deacon basketball. But 2002, the fall of 2002, that's when the new Shanley High School is built in South Fargo, so it's already been 2 decades. A generation of high school students have gone to their respective schools, and now Davies and obviously Shanley, just with how the landscape has changed, has become a rivalry in its own right as well. There's a steal. Sem can't make it. Rebound comes down to Busick here. Night turnover for Shanley. Doesn't cost him. Three-pointer in transition. The other way is good. Deacons with a Tommy Baumgartner triple. He's got his 10th made three of the season. Deacons get off the 9-point schneid as they're back within 2 possessions. Sem gives it to Kanoki. Kanoki back to baseline Busanga. Busanga with the slip to Nojang. Now leaves it to the baseline here. Three-pointer by Semno and a good box out on the interior by Cutterbutt. He's got his 5th board of the game. No points but 5 rebounds. Michael Hallcraft here in the Deacons, a made field goal to get back within 1 possession. Jumper from 10 feet, and we'll see the foul here. Isaac Beauchamp with the miss. He'll pick up the foul, his second, team's 5th, after the rebound there by Matt Sem. As Kwaku will check back into the contest here for Fargo North alongside with Carson Anderson. David Hallcraft will check back in here for the Deacons as Beauchamp will check out. 6:41 left to play before we get to our halftime show, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. Spartans lead it by 4. Kwaku in the front court here. Kwaku leaves it up top. Gives it now as this one will be in the hands of Kanoki. Kanoki finds it to DeBoer, slips it inside to Kanoki, who gets fouled and count it. Michael Hallcraft will pick up the foul, his second, team 6, and an and-one opportunity for Kanoki. So far, you've had DeBoer with 8 points, Kanoki with 6. Sem has yet to score tonight for the Spartans, and they're up by 6. Free throw opportunity here for Fargo North as the Deacons will bring Carson Fetzer, the 5'11 senior guard, in the game. Free throw attempt is going to go long. Ball gets deflected out here for the Deacons to David Hallcraft, his second. Carson Busick in the front court with 1 rebound so far here for the Deacons. Couple hard dribbles. Baumgartner on the inside. Turnaround jumper. Got it to go. Tommy's got 7 now. The Deacons hanging around here down by 4 as we reach the 6-minute mark. Spartans, Eric DeBoer taking a screen. DeBoer a little Euro step down the paint, and we'll see a blocking foul. Fargo Shanley will get tabbed with a foul here with Carson Busick. That'll be his second, and it'll be bonus free throw time now for the Spartans. Eric DeBoer with the make one to get one. He's 6 of 8 from the free throw line so far on the year for Fargo North. Free throw attempt is good. Second one on the way as we see a substitution here for the Spartans as Victor Busanga will check in as Carson Anderson checks out. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way is up, and it's good. Eric DeBoer now goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He's got 10. He'll check out. Sem will check back into the game. Spartans lead it by 6. See what the Deacons call out here in the half courts. They slip it to Busick. Busick guarded there by Kwaku. Busick tiptoes the end line. Lollipops it past the near sideline of David Hallcraft. Hallcraft with it, finds a nice cunning teammate. That's Baumgartner here. Baumgartner on the interior, able to spin, shot fake once or twice, and finishes with the left hand. Good move by Tommy. He's got 9 of the Deacons' 16 points here tonight. Sem up the other side. Hesitation crossover, makes his way to the paint, no, and we'll see the foul. Foul will be on Fargo Shanley. This one will be on Tommy, his first, team's 8th, and Sem will head to the free throw line for 2. Matt 11 of 13 from the stripe this season for Fargo North. Spartans, this will be their 3rd, make that their 4th and 5th free throw attempts of the game as Sem gets in the scoring column here for the Spartans. Free throw attempts number 2 is up and in. So Sem goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Spartans lead it by 6 here as Busick brings it to the front court. This goes to Baumgartner. Baumgartner right-hand side, deep 3 on the way for the Deacons, and count it. It's a 4-point opportunity as David Hallcraft hit that one from University Drive. Deacons back within a possession. That's a tough one if you're a Spartan fan, as Kwaku's going to get tabbed with the foul, his first, team's 7th, and now for the Deacons a chance for a 4-point play. That's Shanley's second made 3-pointer of the game. Free throw attempts here for David Hallcraft to convert the 4-point play. Comes up short. The Deacons with Cutterba trying to stay with it, but Sem will rip it away for the rebound. Up the floor. Good job defensively by the Deacons, bending that ball away there by Michael Hallcraft. Fargo Shanley trails it by 3. This allows them to reset their defense against the Spartans here with Busanga. Busanga on it to Kanoki. Kanoki able to spin, lost the handle for a moment. It still ends up in a Spartan hand with the bounce pass. This will be a turnover as the Deacons with Busick, right-handed side. They leave it now to Tommy Baumgartner. Back to Busick here at the top as they work it to Cutterba. Cutterba on the baseline, had a chance. Nice driving kick. This one goes to Tommy. Tommy back to the top of the key to Busick. Right-handed side is Baumgartner here at the right wing. Baumgartner lost it. Turnover now on the Deacons, their 10th. Now to Sem with the finger roll layup for 2. Matt's first field goal of the night. Spartans lead it by 5. Shanley Able to spin their way once or twice the short corner, right-hand side rising three-pointer. This one will be off the mark, no good. Rebound to Kanoki, up the floor quickly. Little Euro step, right-handed shot, no good on the inside by Nojang. It's still loose, last touch by Sem, and it will be Deacons with the basketball. North just kind of been hanging in this 7 to 4-point, 2-point lead here for the majority of the second half since we got past the 9-minute mark. Tied at 2, tied at 4, and since it was tied at 4, it's been Fargo North with the lead. Fargo Shanley had the lead briefly to start the game with the first made field goal. And since then, it's been Fargo North with the advantage. Carson Busick here for the Deacons in their 5th game of the season. Well, for Fargo North, this is game number 3. Here comes the hedge by Kwaku. Deacons now will see this one with Cutterba. Cutterba to the right-hand side of Busick. Busick able to spin right at the key now to David Hallcraft as they're going to skip it as this one goes to Michael Hallcraft, right-handed side. Fargo Shanley with Tommy Baumgartner here lost it. It's on the deck and eventually a turnover with Busanga. Busanga leaves it left wing to DeBoer. DeBoer flips it on the interior here. Nojang to the baseline. Sem rising, shooting three-pointer is going to go long. Rebound going to be won by DeBoer. DeBoer to the paint, off the front iron and gets the roll to go. DeBoer's got 12 points and 3 rebounds and a timeout here on the floor. 3:37 to play in the opening half. Spartans lead it by 7.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
High school basketball today here on YourLiveEvent.com. 26-19 Spartans with the advantage. Second time out of the game here for head coach Stephen Weber and the Fargo Shanley Deacons. Fargo North right now, 4 players, make that 5 players in the scoring column, led by the 12 of DeBoer. While for Fargo Shanley, 4 players in the scoring column, led by the 9 of Tommy Baumgartner here. Deacons with Michael Hallcraft, right-handed side, gives up the basketball there to David. David looking backdoor, nothing there, now to Busick. Busick with the jab step. Busick taking a couple of dribbles, leaves it left-handed side. Shanley gonna see a turnover here as spinning on a bounce will be Michael Hallcraft. And on that half-court possession, Busick being guarded there by DeBoer. DeBoer at that 6'5" frame on the 5'10" guard of Carson Busick. Now you see Sam in the front court here as the Spartans with a 3-point play would get their first double-digit lead of the game. DeBoer left-handed side, right on cue. 3-pointer will be in and out, no good. And a board coming here for Cutterba after the miss by Busanga. Shanley in the front court. Nice little bounce pass on the interior for 2. Michael Hallcraft to David Hallcraft, and David Hallcraft's got 7. Back to a 2-possession game. Busanga sees this one. Good hedge by Cutterba, but Busanga gets inside the paint off the backboard, and this will be a foul, and this will go against Busick. Carson Busick trying to take the charge. Instead will get called for the foul. That'll be his 3rd, a team's 9th, and 2 free throw attempts here for the Spartans. Victor Busanga, 2 of 3 from the free throw line here this season. Have a couple of right-handed tosses here for the Spartans. Free throw attempt is going to be long. Substitution into the game for the Deacons will be Isaac Beauchamp, as Carson Busick will check out. Free throw attempts number 2 on the way here for Victor. As Victor will hit the second one. So Victor goes 1 of 2, has 3 points. 27-21 Spartans here as we near the 2-minute mark of this first half of play. Beauchamp to Baumgartner here. Tommy probing, looking, right-hand side. That goes to David Hallcraft. He'll shoot the three. Got it to go. David now in double digits with 10. His second made three. Sem with a nice slip pass through the hands of Kanoki. And a turnover. That's 9 in the game here for the Spartans. Spartans want to get this one up and down the floor. The Deacons have been able to stay with them so far in terms of scoring and having the chances. As you'll see, Fargo Shanley with David Holcraft here handling the point guard. Holcraft with it at the Fargo North emblem here at center court. David Holcraft crossing over right to left, leaves it on the dribble handout. That'll be to Michael Holcraft. Michael probing, looking, left-handed shot, and somehow got it to go. Oh, Johnny English on the window there for Michael Holcraft with the left hand. He's got 5, a chance to make it 6, and more importantly, from the Deacon perspective, a chance to tie. Busanga picks up the foul, his second, the team's 8th. Free throw opportunity here for Michael. It's going to be long. Rebound, though, comes down the hands of Tommy, and then it gets ripped away there by DeBoer. DeBoer, right-handed side to Sem to the paint. Right-handed scoop for 2. Sem with that length, able to get there. He's got 6. Right-handed side goes Michael Hallcraft now to Cutterba to the baseline. This will be to Beauchamp. Beauchamp at the wing to Baumgartner. Baumgartner thought about a 3, thought better of it, now to Holcraft. David to the baseline here to Beauchamp. Beauchamp back up top as they're able to give it to Cutterba. Cutterba leaves it left-handed side. Hallcraft's going to drive on the paint, and a block shot on the way out of play. Good block by Aiden Nojang, and then gets this one as well to go off of the Deacons, and it will be Spartans with the basketball. Still a one-possession game here late in this first half as Sem will see it in the front court. Sem with the bounce pass on the slip. There's a turnover on the way. Deacons in the front court now with Michael Hallcraft to Cutterba. Cutterba leaves it left and inside to Beauchamp. Beauchamp walled off there by Sem. Ankle cross, not a Baumgartner here. Tommy thinking about a three-pointer, skips it right-handed side. Tommy trying to get the basketball back, does. Tommy's going to shoot for 3. This one will be off the front iron, and a rebound comes down to Trey. Kanoki, the 6'4 senior center, able to get his hand on the miss. Sem up the other side, and this will be a turnover as Nojang was looking forward up to Sem on the far side of the floor, and a turnover on the Spartans. So both teams with 11 or more turnovers here in the first half of play. As the Deacons with Isaac Beauchamp here will cross the timeline, taking the ball screen. North is going to switch. Baumgartner taking a couple of dribbles with his left hand. Nearly gets cut up here, and we'll have a jump ball. Good hands there by Aiden, and Nojang just does a lot of the dirty work for Travis Hogue's club in terms of rebound, defense, just doing the small things that allows you to get victories throughout the course of the season here. As Fargo North in their 3rd game looking for their 1st win. Shanley in their 5th game also looking for their 1st win of the season. Michael Hallcraft at the top of the key. Shot clock down to single digits. David with the floater on the inside, rattling in and out, no good. Rebound to Busanga. Busanga leaves it to the near sideline out of Sem. Sem with 9 seconds. 8. Now a 6. Takes the screen. Sem goes between the legs. Rising. 3-pointer off the rim, and that's how we'll end our first half of play. It's the Fargo North Spartans 29, the Fargo Shanley Deacons 26, and EDC boys basketball at the half here. The Fargo North Spartans led by the 12 points of Eric DeBoer, while for the Fargo Shanley Deacons, they were led by the 10 points here in this first half by David Hallcraft. We'll continue after this with our halftime show, brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage around the corner, and take a look at the first half numbers when we return here on Youth Night from the Spartan Dome as a handful of elementary kids hustle on the floor.
You can listen to your programs like the R&J Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the R&J Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American Family agent.
American Family Insurance.
Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
And the half brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. It is the Fargo North Spartans with a 27-26 lead here over the Fargo Shanley Deacons as we take a look at the first half numbers. Fargo North, 5 players in the scoring column, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. They have yet to hit a 3. 16 rebounds with 11 turnovers. For Fargo Shanley, they have currently 4 players in the scoring column, 3 threes, 3 of 5 from the line, and they're 13 rebounds with 13 turnovers for the Deacons. Spartans led by the 12 points of Eric DeBoer, 3 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the stripe for DeBoer as well. 6 points for Matthew Sem, who's 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 6 points by Trey Kanoki. 3 points then by Busanga, and 2 points by Elijah Kweku. Again, the Spartans led by the 12 points of Eric DeBoer. More for the Fargo Shanley Deacons. They're led by the 10 points of David Hallcraft. Here in this contest, David Hallcraft again with 10 points. 9 points then for Tommy Baumgartner with a made 3-pointer. 5 points by Michael Hallcraft. 2 points by Isaac Beauchamp, who's 2 of 2 from the line. 6 rebounds for Cutterbuff for the Deacons, while for Fargo North, let in the window by the 5 rebounds for Aiden Nojing. Again, at the half, the Fargo Shanley Deacons led by the 10 points of David Hallcraft. This is our halftime show brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. When we come back after this, we'll recap what happened in the girls' game between the Deacons and the Spartans earlier today for the first part of our Twin Bill.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Hungry and on the road, Petro Stopping Center in Fargo has got your back with an impressive lineup of goodies including Popeye's Chicken, Charlie's Cheesesteaks, Cinnabon, Papa John's, and a mouth-watering full-sized restaurant, the Dolly Down Grill. You'll be spoiled for choice. Whether you're a quick pit stopper or looking to settle in for a while, Petro Stopping Center's Fargo location has got you covered 24/7 every day of the week. Cruise on over to their spot just off 45th Street and I-94 and indulge in a feast fit for the road warrior in you.
As we take a look at what happened earlier today in the girls' contest, it was tied at the half between the Spartans and the Deacons at 34 apiece, and Fargo Shanley outscored Fargo North in the second half 43-20 en route to a 77-54 victory in the girls contest. Megan Dietz with 29 points in the win, able to go 8 of 8 from the free throw line, and she buried 3 threes as well. And then not to be outdone, Riley Sievert, well, she got her average of 18 points in the game as well for Sievert for the 6'1 freshman forward. Fargo North led in the scoring column by the 3 made threes of Olivia Hammis and 16 points in the loss. So the Spartans dropped to 1-3 on the season, 0-1 in conference play. On the girls' side, while Fargo Shanley improves to 2-0 in conference play and 2-3 so far on the season here for the Deacons on the girls' side. And in doing so, snapped the 2-game winning streak that Fargo North had against Fargo Shanley again from last year. Some other games going on, and we'll keep you apprised of once those results come in here tonight. Bismarck Century all over Jamestown, 96-46 out west here in boys basketball this evening. We'll also keep you apprised of some of the girls basketball games and what's going on tonight as well. Minot High over Bismarck St. Mary, 63-54. West Fargo Horace, no problem over Fargo South, 95-44 here tonight. East Grand Forks with the win over Grand Forks Central, 60-49, and West Fargo Cheyenne able to get by West Fargo tonight, 60-45 in EDC girls hoops. So that again is a look at some of your out-of-town scores here this evening. We'll keep you apprised on what's still to come here later this week as well. For more information, you can simply go to our website. That again is yourliveevent.com, or simply subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching Your Live Event. You can check out the Wednesday night coaches show starting at 7 o'clock from area coaches in Minnesota and North Dakota. So check that all again by just simply subscribing to our website or our YouTube page. That again is Your Live Event, or simply go to our website, yourliveevent.com. At the half, one more time, the Fargo North Spartans with the lead by 3. This halftime show is brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. Locally owned and operated, First Class Mortgage is more than just a company name. It's the way they do business, whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage. Their dedicated team takes time to understand your financial situation. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. That again is firstclasscorp.com. Back after this with second half action next from the Spartan Dome as the Spartans lead it by 3.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
Transform your space with premium painting. Whether you're looking to remodel an existing space or add new construction from residential, commercial, and industrial, Premium Painting's team of experts delivers top-notch quality and attention to detail on time and on budget. Premium Painting offers services from drywall, wall coverings, millwork, and painting. For a free estimate, contact Forrest Tritel at paintfargo.com or call 701-200-2797.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is accepting applications for a broadcast sales representative. Applicant should be self-motivated, organized, have ability to communicate clearly, and the desire to help our customer partners grow their business with customer service for their advertising and marketing needs. All experience levels are encouraged to apply. To apply, email your resume to apply@rjbroadcasting.com. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
From routine checkups to advanced treatments such as same-day crowns and implants, Southview Dental Care offers personalized care that fits your needs. They are there when you need them most, offering emergency examinations with same-day treatment in most cases. Have a cold sore or canker sore? Southview Dental Care provides laser treatments to address these painful conditions. Schedule your next dental appointment at southviewdentalcare.com. That's southviewdentalcare.com. Southview Dental Care in Moorhead is your dental home.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
High school basketball here today on your live event.com. Taking a look at some of the history from both of these teams. Fargo North with a couple of Mr. Basketball finalists with Simon Sem back in 2017, Nick Schultz in 2011, Savageau as well back in 2010 from the 2010 to now, part of the 10-year here for Fargo North, while A.J. Jacobson, Mr. Basketball, back in 2013 for the Fargo Shanley Deacons. The Deacons coming off a 5-18 season from a year ago, while Fargo North went 18-9, finishing as the state runner-up after winning in the state title 2 years ago, beating Grand Forks River 92-83 in what was a blizzard once we got into the week from the Shields Athletic Complex. Fargo North Spartans, again, 5 state titles here in program history, make that 5 state titles again in program history. While for the Fargo Shanley Deacons, they have 3 state championships, most recently one more time coming back in 2013. Spartans trying to pick up their first win of the season, and also extend that winning streak against Fargo Shanley if they can do so to 5 consecutive games here against the Deacons. Still to come Thursday night, we'll see what happens going forward on yourliveevent.com. I know we got some weather in the forecast from Wednesday into Thursday. So, again, just check out our website. Knock on wood, we haven't had to postpone or cancel anything really this year. But you got wrestling down in Lisbon with the Carrington Duel. Also, some basketball up in Adaport West as they host Fergus Falls Hillcrest on the boys' side, hosting Richland on the girls' side. Valley City going to Kindred in a really good Region 1 Division A girls basketball game. Lisbon at Oak Grove as well in a Region 1 girls hoops. And then in a non-region girls basketball game, Grafton and Central Cass on Thursday. And we'll have the Cobra Classic for you for 7 boys basketball games coming up on a Saturday morning, starting at 9:45 in the morning. We'll have 7, again, boys basketball games as part of the Cobra Classic for you here on yourliveevent.com. As we get ready for second half action, Chase Miller, Joey Hughes with you from the Spartan Dome. As the Spartans here will have No Jang to the right-handed side. Northwood, the slip pass there, is getting it back as DeBoer from Kanoki. Sem on the floor, and also Busanga, the original starting 5, and a foul here on Fargo North. Foul will be assessed on Kanoki, his first, team's first of the second half. For Fargo Shanley, Beauchamp on the floor with David Hallcraft. You'll see Michael Hallcraft. And then from there with Tommy Baumgartner here and TJ Shorma. The new player from their original starting 5 to start the game is Michael Hallcraft with Carson Busick with those 3 personal fouls. Shorma, 3-pointer is going to go short. Rebound comes down to Eric DeBoer, his 4th of the contest. DeBoer crossing over left to right. DeBoer, hang shot will be off the mark. Kanoki trying to handle it. Able to rip it away. Shot, can't get it. And a rebound comes down to Tommy. As you'll go the other side here for Fargo North. Nice bounce pass by Shorma. Left-handed shot, no good. And a rebound comes down to Sem. That'll be his third. Right-handed side, jumper on the way. Three-pointer will be off the mark, no good by Busanga. Rebound here for the Fargo Shanley Deacons with David Holcraft. 10 points and 3 rebounds as Tommy rises into a three-point attempt. That'll be off the mark and a reach and foul here on Shanley. Isaac Beauchamp will pick up the foul. His third, team's first of this second half of play. High school basketball here tonight. The Deacons looking to finish off a sweep if the boys can win, while the Spartans, if the boys win, they will finish the split with the boys and girls doubleheader here tonight. Fargo North left-handed side with Busanga up top now. Working with it on the interiors, Kanoki. Here comes a double. Kanoki's going to hit the deck with Shorma. Kanoki still battling for it with a couple of Deacon players, and the arrow is going to favor Fargo Shanley. So Deacon's able to force a turnover here, as both teams very reminiscent to the opening minute and a half of the first half. Very choppy, ball going out of play, couple of jump balls, just can't get anything in terms of consistency here early on this second half, as Fargo Shanley with David Hallcraft crossing the timeline here. As he does, leaves it left-hand side to Tommy. Baumgartner with it at the top of the key, taking a hard dribble to the baseline. Shorma rising, got it to go. There's a right pocket three. TJ Shorma with the seventh three-pointer of the season, his first tonight, and we're tied at 29 apiece. Sem, the other side, right-handed scoop and score. So Sem able to give the lead right back here to the Fargo North Spartans in that transition game, as Fargo Shanley left-handed side. Tommy Baumgartner here. High post, make that the high wing touch to David Hallcraft. Hallcraft between the circles, looking for the bounce pass to Shorma, and this one's going to be a turnover. Coming up with it is Busanga. Busanga in the front court, able to drive, leave it. Sem open, right pocket three on the way. Sem, this one rattling out, no good, but a rebound here in the putback, good for two. Aiden Nojang now with 2 points and 6 rebounds. As the Deacons are going to hustle after this one here, is putting the shoelaces was Kanoki, and Kanoki has to hustle back here, as we'll see this one eventually be a turnover on the steal by Busanga. Up the floor to Sem. Sem with the step, and there's going to be a foul on Fargo Shanley. Beauchamp's going to pick up the foul, his fourth and the team's second, and Sem will head to the free throw line to shoot two. And Stephen Weber wants a quick timeout here with 15:10 left to play in the second half. It's 33-29 here in favor of the Spartans.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms. Saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Timeout again brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care, your dental home in Moorhead. 33-29. That'll be the third one here for Stephen Weber. So they'll have two remaining. Deacons with 2 team fouls early on in half number one. Fargo North with all 5 timeouts remaining, and they will have 1 team foul so far here in this contest, as free throw attempts will be upcoming here with Sem. As Sem will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw attempt on the way. Sem misses the free throw attempts, and they'll get another crack at this one. As checking in will be Cutterba. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way here for Sem. Sem and the Spartans trying to get up by 5 points here with a made free throw, and Sem able to hit the second one. Fargo North now 6 of 7 from the free throw line here in this contest. The Spartans up by 5. As you'll see it, David Hallcraft to the right-handed side of Tommy Baumgartner here. Baumgartner leaves it on the baseline here to David. Hallcraft at the right baseline to the top of the key. Open three-pointer coming along the way for Beauchamp. Can't get it. And a board to Eric DeBoer, his 5th. Sem with the bounce pass to Kanoki. Oh, what a find. Feed the big that runs. Kanoki now has 8 and gives Sem with a honey of an assist. Shanley reverse pivots here with Hallcraft. It's me, David. David spinning his way to Cutterba. Cutterba on the baseline here. Cutterba looking for the reversal, can't get it. And a rebound to Kanoki, his 4th. Kanoki in the front court. Kanoki is going to leave it now to Sem. Sem takes a screen, find it on the roll. Kanoki inside, off the window, can't go. Rebound here, going to be one. DeBoer, put back, good for two. DeBoer with his first field goal in the second half. 14 points and 6 rebounds here for DeBoer. As Shanley in the front court now with David Hallcraft. Left-handed side with the basketball as this one goes to Michael Hallcraft. Tommy Baumgartner here with the skip to the right-handed side as the Deacons will utilize it here. Right wing to Beauchamp on the driving kick to Cutterba. Cutterba zings the pass now to Michael. Back to Cutterba here. 5 seconds on the shot clock as this goes to left-hand side. Baumgartner's shot going to be deflected, and Sem will see this one. Sem with it up the floor, and he'll turn this one over for the Spartans. 12th turnover of the game here for Fargo North. The Spartans inching out in front, though, up by 9 here, trying to turn it into a double-digit lead as we're nearing the 13-minute mark here in EDC boys basketball. Shanley, right-handed side with Tommy. Baumgartner here crossing over left to right. Tommy gets walled off. Good defense by DeBoer. Right-handed side now for the Deacons as they will give it up top to Michael Hallcraft to the right ring. Wising shooting. Three-pointer will be short here for Tommy. Putback, though, good for 2 for David Hallcraft. Now 12 points and 4 rebounds. David with a team high in scoring for the Deacons to get off the 29-point schneid. Busanga making his way. Now to DeBoer. DeBoer with a deep three-pointer off the front iron. No rebound by Kanoki. His 5th board of the game. Nice find across the way. Can't finish, though, for DeYoung. And he was going to give a nice bounce pass inside to DeBoer for an and one, who's got 16 points. Aiden Nojang gets the rebound. That'll be his 7th. And the Spartans back up by 9 after the foul here for the Deacons with Michael Hallcraft, his 3rd, and the team's 3rd as DeBoer hence the stripe with 16 on the night. We got a game high here for the Spartans. Just to make it a 10-point contest. Free throw attempt is up, and it will rattle out. Rebound, though. This one will be off the mark. Another board, though, for Nojang. That's going to be his 8th turnover, as this will go and leave it to Kwaku. Kwaku on the drive on the baseline, rattling out, and the Deacons with Tommy Baumgartner gets his 4th rebound. Busick into the game now for Fargo. Shanley, Hallcraft to the drive. Kick to Busick here. He'll rise, right pocket. 3, rattling in. Carson Busick hits the triple. Deacons back within 2 possessions. Sem. Here comes the hedge. Kwaku. Kwaku leaves it left short corner, and we'll see an offensive charge. Kwaku's going to pick up the foul here. As Busick takes the charge, it'll be Kwaku's 2nd, team's 2nd here. And Deacons made 3-pointer away from making this a 1-possession game. Fargo Shanley here with David Hallcraft crossing the timeline as Hallcraft takes the ball screen, little flare to Busick. He wants another 3 on the way. Why not? Busick, nothing but twine. Carson with his 2nd 3 here in back-to-back possessions. Right on cue, it's back to a 1-possession game. Kwaku pass. DeBoer. DeBoer here on the baseline. DeBoer hanging shot, tough one, rattling out. Kwaku putback, got it to go. Kwaku with 4 points, 3 rebounds. Busick right-handed side to Hallcraft here. That's Michael. Back to the right wing, 3-pointer for Hallcraft. It's David Hallcraft. Bring out the umbrellas. It's raining 3s. The Deacons are back within 2. Sem ankle cross right to the paint. Sem hanging, rising. Shot is long. Michael Hallcraft gets his 3rd rebound. The Deacons with Michael going to drive and kick. Now to Tommy. Baumgartner here leaves it to Cutterba. Cutterba with it. Hard drive. Able to spin, tough shot, no rebound. Will be in the hands of the opposite 22. Nojang up the floor. This goes to DeBoer off the window, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Busick has done it again. A couple 3s, a couple charges in the last 90 seconds, and DeBoer is going to pick up the foul, his 3rd. Team's 3rd as well, with 10:59 left to play here in this second half. It was 38-29 at the 13:57 mark, and all of a sudden Fargo North sees their lead again trimmed to 2 here. Deacons with that flare to Busick. Busick leaves it to the left-handed side. It's just going to Michael Hallcraft, the baseline now. Tommy with a couple of dribbles. Baumgartner here with the basketball for the Deacons. Rising from 15 feet. That'll be off the heel of the rim. Rebound. Put back though for Hallcraft is short. And a board on the inside. Spartans with Busanga here. Busanga hanging from the baseline, no. Rebound going to be won by Cutterba. Cutterba's got a 7 board. Right-handed side goes to Baumgartner. He's going to drive, little Euro step, and he gets fouled in the act of shooting. Tommy, 9 first-half points, been scoreless here in the second. Chance to change it at the line. Sem picks up, that'll be Carson Anderson picks up the foul, his first and the team's fourth. Free throw opportunity here for the Deacons with Tommy. On the season, Baumgartner 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Now make him 6 of 8. Becomes the second player in double digits for the Deacons. David Hallcraft at 15 points. Tommy now with 10. His season average is 14. What a chance to tie here for the Deacons. Free throw attempt is up and it's good. Last tie was at the 16:05 mark. Tied at 29 apiece. As the Spartans right now trying to fend off this pesky Deacon club. Kwaku crossing over between the circles. Gives this one now to Kanoki. Kanoki here at the top of the key. Kanoki leaves it right-handed side to Busanga. Busanga crossing over with it. Busanga leaves it left-handed side. Couple of dribbles here and an offensive foul. Just not being set from Fargo North. Busanga's going to pick up the foul. His third, the team's fifth. Reese Carlson getting a run here for the 6'4 senior guard. Fargo North so far here in this half with 13 points. The Deacons with 16. Carson Busick takes the ball screen here. Busick in a driving kick. Hallcraft rising. Three-pointer is short. Rebound comes down to Kanoki, his 6th. Busanga up the far sideline now for the Spartans. Taking the ball screen. Busanga to Kwaku. Kwaku inside the paint. Slips the pass looking for Kanoki and a turnover here on the Spartans. It'll be their 13th. Tied up at 42 here. Fargo North has kind of been on that 38, 40, and now 42 mark. Just kind of haven't been able to put anything through the cylinder the last handful of possessions, which allows the Deacons to come right back into this one. And they're trying to hit another 3 with Busick, but that's an illegal screen by TJ Shorma. Shorma with his first and the team's 4th, and the Spartans will inbound the basketball. Spartans with all 5 timeouts remaining. Fargo Shanley, they got 2. As Kwaku able to save the basketball here with Victor Busanga. Busanga at the right side with it now to Kanoki. Kanoki gives it to Kwaku here. Kwaku with it between the circles as this will go Carlson on the driving kick. Now to Anderson on the interior here for the Spartans. Here comes a double turnaround jumper by Kanoki, no good. And a rebound to Carson Busick. Busick gets the ball back, playing with those 3 personal fouls. Uses up his dribble here. Busick able to spin and find a teammate to David Hallcraft here for the Deacons. David crossing over left to right. David to the paint. Lost it on the way up, and we'll see the Spartans with Carson Anderson coming up with it. Victor Busanga, the other side of the floor, bounce pass across the paint. This one will be shot off the mark by Kanoki. Stays with it, spins, and then lost it after the touch there by David Hallcraft. Kanoki kind of like was silly putty for a second there, just molding his body into a different facet with 8:35 left to play here in the half. As Victor Busanga inbounds the basketball for the Spartans. This is going to be batted out of bounds on the baseline there by David Hallcraft. And a timeout for Travis Hogue. We'll break with them. 8:35 remaining here in regulation. Tied at 42 on your liveevent.com.
Give a gift that's sure to impress this holiday season with a Tommy's Express gift card. Help your family and friends ride into 2025 cleaner than ever with a Tommy Club membership. Your loved one gets unlimited washes at an amazing car wash, and every time they see their beautiful car, they will think of you. And the best part? It's the gift that keeps on giving. Clean, convenient, and always appreciated. Love your holidays, love your ride. Buy gift cards now at your local Tommy's Express.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Southview Dental Care. Southview Dental Care, from routine checkups to advanced treatments such as same-day crowns and implants. Southview Dental Care Moorhead, authorized personalized care that fits your request. Schedule your next dental appointment at southviewdentalcare.com. Time at 42 apiece here on the north side of Fargo. 8:35 remaining here in half number 2. As the Spartans with Victor Busanga to inbound it. Sem will see this. Gets the ball. The Kwaku now on the interior to Kanoki. Kanoki right off the window for 2. Trey's in double digits now with 10, and the Spartans regain the lead. Deacons haven't led since it was 2-0 in the first half. Hallcraft to the paint. Paint opens up here, and Michael Hallcraft able to finish for 2. No help defense, and Hallcraft now has 7. Other side of the floor, Busanga near sideline now to Sem. Sam nearly dragged the pivot foot. Kanoki sees a double. Kick to the baseline now to Carlson. Carlson nearly walked to the basketball to Busanga. Busanga asking for the ball screen. Takes it here at the top of the key. Busanga's going to drive. Makes the pass. Tough one to Kanoki. Kanoki, though, stays with it and count it. Trey Kanoki now with 12. TJ Shorma will pick up the foul, his second. The team's 5th, so both teams have one foul to give before it's the bonus. As you will see a substitution as Shorma will check out. Cutterbuck comes back into the game for Fargo Shanley, and Kanoki been consistent, 12 points, 7 rebounds today for the 6'4 senior. Free throw attempt is in and out, no good. Rebound, though, by DeBoer. Got it to go. DeBoer snatched it from the claws of defeat, if you will, as DeBoer now has 18 and 7 in his own right. Fargo Shanley left-handed side with David Hallcraft. Hallcraft here uses up his dribble. Spartans lead it by 4. Right-handed side with the basketball to Busick. Busick with the rip through. Busick with the shot fake turnaround jumper from 13 feet off the backboard. Busick now's got 8. All in the second half of play. Matthew Sem in the front court. North again with pretty much a 4-point possession on their last one after they get the end one opportunity, clear the offensive rebound, then get 2 more points. DeBoer from 10 feet, tough shot, no. Good box up by the Deacons as David Hallcraft comes up with a loose ball. David with it between the circles here. Fargo Shanley calls out the offense, left-handed side to Beauchamp. Beauchamp in the left wing with it, now to Cutterbuck. He'll rise, he'll shoot 3-pointer, but this one's going to be a perfect pass here for the Deacons. I don't think that's what it was intended, but essentially it will be a pass to David Hallcraft. Oh, padding the stats as well. 17 points, 7 rebounds here for David. And we're tied at 48 apiece. Sem, right-handed side to Kwaku. Kwaku on the baseline. Shot no off the mark. Deacons here with David Hallcraft to Busick. Baseline now to Tommy. Baumgartner here leaves it to Cutterbuck. Cutterbuck, left-hand side, shot fake, going hard to the paint is going to be Busick, and he gets fouled, and the Deacons have a chance to take their first lead since the opening minutes of this ball game. Kwaku will pick the foul, his first, team 6. Busick 7 of 11 from the free throw line here this season. So far through 4 games, free throw attempt is up, and it's off the mark. Football team called him 2.0 with his older brother, just in terms of how Carson played on the football field throughout the whole season. This to take the lead here for Fargo Shanley. Deacons are 5 and 9 from the free throw line here tonight. Free throw attempt number 2 is going to be long. Rebound won by Sem. Sem gets his 4th board. Sem has 9 points, 4 rebounds. Dribble handoff to Busanga. Went to skip now to DeBoer. DeBoer guarded by Baumgartner here. DeBoer able to spin. Nice slip pass across the paint. Block to Kanoki. As Kanoki now has 14. Nice little pass there by DeBoer. With it, Hallcraft in the front court here. As he's able to spin, leaves it right-hand side to Beauchamp, down to the top of the key. Baumgartner is going to drive the other side, left-handed shot, no. Rebound comes down to the Spartans. Busanga leaves it to Sem. Sem rising, three, got it to go. Sem with the triple, his first of the night, and a timeout on the floor. Sem with 12, and the Spartans lead it by 5 with 5:34 left to play here in the second half.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Many factors impact your ability to increase profits on farm. Make sure your planter is an asset and not a liability. Some limiting factors in making the perfect planter pass are row maintenance, meter calibration, and downforce management. It will not cost you anything to have the conversation about identifying solutions for these limiting factors. Agassiz Precision Ag, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Fargo North hit their first three-pointer of the night there for Matt Sem at the 5:34 mark here of this second half of play. Well, for the Fargo Shanley Deacons, they've already hit 3 threes in the first half, and you tally them up in the second. They've been able to hit 7 in the game so far for Fargo Shanley. Balanced scoring for head coach Travis Hoag's club is 14 points with Kanoki, also 12 now for Sem, and Eric DeBoer's got 18 on the night for those. Kind of a three musketeer kind of an evening for those three Spartans, regardless, however you like it. After the timeout here for Travis Hoag, they'll have 2 remaining. Deep 3 for Baumgartner after the timeout for the Deacons is going to go long. And now after a couple misses here by Fargo Shanley, the Spartans on a 5-0 run, looking to add to it here late in this contest. Here's a 3 from the parking lot. Why not? He hit that from Hector. Eric DeBoer with the triple. 21 for DeBoer. Right-handed side, David Hallcraft gives it up top now to Beauchamp. Beauchamp with the ankle cross. Beauchamp looking for a teammate, finds one. Now goes to David Hallcraft. Hallcraft, he wants an answer three-pointer, got it. Much needed made field goal for the Deacons. Hallcraft with 10 in the first, 10 in the second. He's got 20. Shanley back within 2 possessions here. Sem takes a screen. Here's another opportunity on the inside, and what a pass by DeBoer to Kanoki. Not sure how Kanoki held on to that one. He's got 16. Hallcraft in the front court here. David and Carson Busick kind of been the hot hand in this second half for Fargo Shanley. Tommy Baumgartner with it, leaves it to Busick here. Busick looking for a teammate, skips it. Hallcraft rising, three-pointer again. Why not? David Hallcraft with his 5th made 3. The Deacons are back within 4. At the 4-minute mark here in this second half. With it, it's Crew Rickard, the 5'11 sophomore. Gardner will see a foul, and that'll be an offensive foul, as this one will be a technical as well on Trey Kanoki. So you got the foul on Trey with the charge, and then you're going to see the T because he threw the ball in disgust, and he threw the ball down, and as he did, he just didn't hold onto it, and it just kind of left. So that'll be free throw opportunities here for the Deacons, and they'll possess the ball after the technical foul. So you get the foul here with the T. That'll be 2 fouls there again on Trey Kanoki, and you'll see 2 free throw attempts here on Fargo Shanley. Tommy Baumgartner will head to the free throw line. Tough one, gets the offensive charge. You throw the ball down in disgust, and as you do, you get the technical foul. Not so much trying to show up maybe the official, but how he did it again after throwing it down, much to his style of thought. Now allows Fargo Shanley to head to the free throw line. They make it at least a 1-possession game. Free throw opportunity number 2 for Tommy on the way. Rattles in. Tommy 4 for 4 in the second half from the free throw line. That's all of his points in the second. He's got 13 points. As the Spartans will make the substitution here, as No Jang will check in for Trey Kanoki here. And now all of a sudden the Spartans up by 2. See Fargo Shanley with a chance to tie or take the lead. Hallcraft with the basketball. Spartans able to switch. Hallcraft able to spin. Oh, what a move. Off the window. Can't finish. And a board coming down for No Jang. He's got his 10th rebound of the contest. Sem up the other side of the floor for the Spartans. Lost the handle for a moment. Left-handed side. Crew wants the 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Crew Rickard, the 5'11 sophomore, with the triple. David Hallcraft sees a help right-hand side to Baumgartner here. Baumgartner to the baseline to Cutterbaugh. Cutterbaugh wants the answer three. That'll go long. Sim with the rebound here. Kick out the other side of the floor. No Jang's pass is going to go, and a nice move for Busanga. Give Aiden the assist, and just like that, the Spartans are up 7. A 5-0 run for Fargo North after the technical foul on the Spartans, and Sim wants a steal. David Hallcraft here will go hard down the paint. David Hallcraft able to finish for 2. And a timeout here for Stephen Weber, tallying them up. Hallcraft now with 25 points on the evening for the 5'11 senior guard who came in through 4 games, averaging 5 points here for the Deacons. 2:55 remaining in half number 2. A full timeout. We'll break with them back after this for the conclusion of the second half.
When it comes to keeping your home comfortable, Bears Home Solutions has all your needs covered. From expert heating and cooling services to top-notch plumbing and fireplace installations, their team ensures your home stays cozy year-round. Trust their experienced professionals to handle it all, efficiently, affordably, and with a smile. Ready to upgrade? Call Bears Home Solutions at 701-365-0365 or check them out on Facebook. Bears Home Solutions, where comfort meets excellence.
Fargo Shanley, Fargo North, good EDC basketball game tonight in the second half, tied at 29, 42, and 48. And all of a sudden, North able to be up by 5 for most of the second half, that 5 to 7 points. The Deacons have cut it to 1 possession a couple of times, but can't get the lead back to a tie since it was tied at the 6:30 mark at 48 apiece. Still a lot of time to go. Deacons call their second to last timeout. They'll have 1 remaining. Deacons with 1 foul to give before it's the bonus. Well, for Fargo North, they have 1 more foul to give before it's the double bonus for Fargo Shanley. Travis Hogue with 3 timeouts remaining here for the Spartans. Spartans give it to Sem. A made field goal here would make it a 3-possession game. Sem takes a screen, leaves it to the baseline. Crew with the basketball, driving kick. Here's DeBoer with the right wing 3. Rattling out, rebound, put back good for 2 though for Aiden. No Zhang, 4 points and 11 rebounds for the senior guard. As you'll see, Shanley with David. Hallcraft here to Busick, open three-pointer, had time to set his feet, and he buries another one. Busick with his 3rd made triple. He's got 11. The Deacons back within 2 possessions. A monster 3 there for the Deacons. And we'll see a timeout here for Travis Hogue. We'll keep it here with 2:13 remaining in the second half. 65 to 61. That Busick three-pointer was large, because if he doesn't make it, then all of a sudden Fargo North can get this under 2 minutes without having to get a shot off, up by 3 possessions. So Travis Hogue calls a timeout. He will have 2 remaining here for the Spartans. Spartans 2 3-pointers, make that 3 3-pointers in this second half after not hitting 1 in the first. So far, led in the scoring column by the 21 of DeBoer and the 16 for Trey Kanoki. That's been the 1-2 punch today here for the Spartans. While on the opposite side for Fargo Shanley, the 25 for David Hallcraft has been the answer. Carson Busick picked up 3 personal fouls in the first half. He started on the bench in the second, but since he's came off the bench, it's been a shot of energy for the Deacons again with 11 points, 3 made threes here in this second half of play. It was North up by 3 after the intermission, and right now the Spartans lead it by 4 with just over 2 minutes to play. Fargo North next game will be hosting the Horace Hawks on Friday night here from the Spartan Dome. Well, for the Shanley Deacons, the 25th Street Showdown, a doubleheader with Fargo Davies girls at 5:45 with the boys to follow roughly around 7:30, 8 o'clock from McCormick Gymnasium. So that's what's coming up next for both of these teams later in the week on Friday. The Spartans, Eric DeBoer will inbound it, as he does now find Sem. Sem here, looking for a teammate as DeBoer hits the deck, skips it to Rickard. Back now to DeBoer with 12 seconds on the shot clock. DeBoer on the ISO, dribble pullback, 3-pointer off the rim, no, and oh, what a rebound there by Tommy. Baumgartner gets the board here as this will go to Beauchamp. Beauchamp nearly carried the basketball, gives it now to Busick. Busick with a shot fake, paint opens up a little bit. Nice help then by the Spartans. Beauchamp gives it Cutterba. He'll shoot a three-pointer on the way. That'll be off the heel of the rim. And a rebound for Fargo North with Busanga. That'll be his fifth. Sem in the front court. Sem at the left wing here for the Spartans. Shanley doesn't have to follow yet, but they trap. DeBoer open, left pocket three on the way. Got it to go. DeBoer with the second main three of the contest. He's got 24. Up top now to Beauchamp here. It's back to a three-possession game. Baumgartner wants to answer three, can't. Rebound comes down here to Nojang, up the floor to Sem for two. That could be your dagger. Sem now with 14 points. Deacons on the other side here to Beauchamp, now to Hallcraft. Hallcraft with the shot fake. Hallcraft slips it on the inside of Tommy. Baumgartner, tough shot on the interior. Hallcraft gets the rebound here. That's David. David throws the shot up off the side of the backboard. No. Now it's going to be Eric DeBoer with his eighth rebound. Up the other side. Right-handed layup for two. No Zhang now with 6 on the contest. And the Spartans right now are clicking to end this contest. Busick will step into a deep three-pointer. Got another one. Busick now with 14 all in the second half. As the Spartans weaving their way with Busanga now to Sem. Sem going to the paint, passing it off. And the Spartans are more than willing, if the Deacons are not going to foul, just to dribble this one out. And the Fargo North Spartans will pick up the victory here tonight from the Spartan Dome in their conference and alongside their home opener by a final here tonight at 72-64 here for Fargo North. Coming up on our post-game show, we'll get to our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show here from the victorious team. Also take a look at the final numbers then and more. Fargo North improves to 1-2 on the season, 1-0 in conference play. Fargo Shanley drops to 0-5 on the season and 0-2 in EDC conference play. Eric DeBoer leads the floor with 24 for Fargo North, while David Hallcraft with 25 in the loss for Fargo Shanley. Back after this with more from our Tommy's Express Car Wash postgame show.
Give them the freedom to grow with the peace of mind of security and safety.
Let me do my thing. So get ready, get up, get ready, yeah.
America's Best Checking for Students from Bell Bank makes it easy to let them do their thing.
It's what it's all about.
Visit www.bell.bank/student-checking to learn more. Or stop into a branch near you to open an account today.
Let me do my thing.
Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
As an American family agent, I look out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Chris Heisey. Visit me online at chrisheisey.com. These days, everyone wants to save money. I can show you how easy it is by having multiple policies. By combining your auto and homeowner's insurance, I can put some change back into your pocket. My website again is chrisheisey.com. I want to be your American family agent.
American Family Insurance.
As we come back on our Tommy's Express Car Wash post-game show, let's take a look at some of the final numbers here in this one, as the Fargo North Spartans would finish here in this game with 7 players in the scoring column. They go 6 of 10 from the free throw line with 4 made threes all in the second half. While for the Fargo Shanley Deacons, they would finish this game with 6 players in the scoring column, going 7 of 10 from the free throw line with 10 three-pointers, 7 in the second half alone. Here for Fargo Shanley, and check that, they would finish with 11 three-pointers, 8 in the second half. Fargo North led individually by the 24 points, 8 rebounds from Eric DeBoer. DeBoer with 2 threes, goes 2 of 3 from the free throw line. DeBoer again with 24. Trey Kanoki, 16 points and 7 rebounds here for the Spartans. Matt Sem, 14 points, 3 of 4 from the line with a made 3. Then from there, 6 points by Aiden Nojang. Nojang with 6 points and 12 rebounds. 5 points for Victor Busanga with 5 boards. 4 points here for Kwaku and 3 points by Rickard as well. And the Fargo North Spartans led by the 24 of Eric DeBoer. For the Fargo Shanley Deacons, 25 points for David Hallcraft. Hallcraft would tally up 5 3-pointers on the night here for Fargo Shanley. 14 points for Carson Busick with 4 threes. Tommy Baumgartner had 13 points. 7 points on the way for Michael Hallcraft. 3 for TJ Shorma and 2 points here for Isaac Beauchamp. Again, the Deacons led by the 25 for David Hallcraft. When we come back after this, we'll hear from some of the Victoria Spartans next here on your LiveEvent.com.
Say goodbye to boring birthday parties and corporate events and say hello to a supercharged celebration at the Empire Sports Complex in Fargo with their epic bounce houses that's guaranteed to have your guests jumping for joy at the Empire Sports Complex. Their bounce houses are the ultimate party starter, but don't wait too long to book. Go online now to empirefargo.org. That's empirefargo.org or call 701-318-4161 for your next birthday party or corporate event. The Empire Sports Complex in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
As we come back now, this interview brought to you in part by DJ Coulter Agency. With us is Eric DeBoer for a team-high 24 points as he balances it out. 12 in the first half, 12 in the second as well. Eric, first things first, nice to get a home opener and a conference opening win to get to 1-0 on the season. Just what did you see from your team against a scrappy Deacon team that never went away here tonight to pick up the victory?
Yeah, I thought we did all right. We need a lot of work, though, that's for sure. I feel like we should have won by more, but you know, that's just how basketball works. So
yeah, able to see Shanley get some threes, obviously, in the second half. But talk about your teammate with Trey Kanoki here tonight. 16 points, 7 rebounds. You had a nice tandem play in that second half. Just kind of what did you see from him?
Yeah, he's been good. Obviously last year we had the big pretty figured out, but he knew he had to come in and get his minutes. And yeah, he's got to rebound. He's got to make layups, and as long as he does that, he's going to be pretty good for us.
Someone who doesn't need to score to impact is Aiden Nojang. He gets 12 rebounds on the game, and it seems like he gets timely rebounds on top of that. What did you see from his performance?
Yeah, Aiden is amazing to play with. I couldn't ask for a better teammate. He never wants the ball in his hands. Not that he can't have it in his hands, but, he knows he wants to play defense. He knows he wants to rebound. And that's what you want in a teammate.
Biggest thing moving forward is you got the Horace Hawks coming up 72 hours from now. Then you get a little holiday break until you get after the year with a couple of games in Moorhead. What did you see from your team here in this one, Eric, that you want to bottle up to Friday night against the Hawks?
Yeah, defense. I feel like I know Horace. They've got some shooters. I know Cummings pretty well, and I know he likes to shoot the three as well. So we got to, I think, just defense. And then obviously offense can always get better, right? So that's what we'll look forward to.
Able to hit one. I think you hit one from Hector later in this game. What did you see from that shot, Justin? Did you kind of know how deep you were on the floor when you let that one fly?
I did. Well, I just had the ball, and I don't know who was guarding me, but somebody was trying to set a screen. They took a step back, and I'm going to let it fly from there.
Let it fly, especially when it goes down. Eric, congratulations on the win, and best of luck moving forward.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll hear from the head coach. That is Travis Hogue next.
For a top-notch car wash experience, head to Fast Lane Car Wash, situated next to the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo. They treat every vehicle with the same respect and care as their own, ensuring that your car is in good hands from pre-wash preparation to hand-dry finish. Check out the Fast Lane Car Wash on the west side of the Petro Stopping Center in Fargo and spruce up your ride with interior detailing, buff, and wax at the Fast Lane with Thomas, weekdays from 9 to 2. Call 701-799-8226 to schedule an appointment. Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Join us, part of our interviews here with DJ Coulter Agency on our post-game show. Again, is Travis Hogue with us here from Fargo North. Travis, you know, the nice thing is you pick up a conference win. It's your season opening win as well in terms of your home opener. Biggest thing you saw from your team, you were up by 3 at the half. Shanley didn't go away, especially once they hit those 3-pointers with David Holcraft and Carson Busick. So I know it's maybe not the cleanest win, but in December, it's a win at the end of the day here, Travis.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, coming back from the West and playing 2 games out there and dropping 2 out there, it was critical to get a win tonight. And so I'm proud of the guys. You know, they found a way to win tonight. But we definitely have a lot of things that we need to clean up defensively. You know, we'll do that in the next couple of days. We'll have a couple of good practices before we got to take Horace on Friday night. So I'm looking forward to Friday night too.
Yeah, Travis Hogue again with us. Let's talk about Eric DeBoer. You know, 12 points in the first half, 12 points in the second. Nearly got a double-double from our numbers tonight. Also hit a couple of threes as well. What did you just kind of see from his performance?
You know, Eric is a guy that is definitely going to need the ball in his hands for us. You know, he's definitely going to be a scorer for us. He's a guy that can rebound the ball well, and he's kind of like a 3-level scorer for us. You know, he's real good outside with his outside shot. He's, you know, that's kind of where he made his name for himself as a sophomore for us coming in when he was getting a few minutes as a sophomore. You know, and then, you know, he's really expanded his game. He's put on some weight, good weight, you know, muscle weight, and he's able to, you know, start to bruise guys a little bit and body him up in the paint, and he's able to do some stuff in the paint for us now too, and he's really become a really good rebounder for us as well.
You know, the one thing about this, Matt Sem didn't really get going in the first half. 6 points. He finished with 14, but you're able to see both Eric and then obviously Trey with 16 points. What was working specifically with Trey and Eric tonight to really kind of get that paint area going and get those touches?
Yeah, you know, Shanley plays a no-middle defense, and so we inserted a couple of sets and different looks offensively to try to attack that no-middle defense, and we did not do a good job of it in the first half. In fact, the first half reminded me a lot of our Mandan game because Mandan plays a no-middle defense as well, and the guys just kind of decided to go away from what we've been practicing all week and kind of just do what they want to do, kind of open gym style, and so that was a little frustrating. So we talked a little bit about at halftime about having discipline on the offensive side and actually running the things that we've been running in practice all week. And we did that a little bit better in the second half, and Trey was taking advantage of that. And, you know, Eric is, you know, he's a magician with the ball in his hands, and he finds guys that are open, so he did a nice job finding them as well. 2
other players to talk about. Crew comes in, hits a big-time 3 when you kind of needed it. That kind of put you over the hump. What did you see from him, you know, coming off the bench in that particular moment there, Travis?
Yeah, you know, it was one of those, as a coach, sometimes you just make some of those spur-of-the-moment decisions, and I felt like we needed another shooter out there. And Crew has been playing really well at the JV level, putting up a lot of points and shooting it really well for us. And so I looked down my bench and I was like, he probably was pretty shocked by it too because it was a close basketball game, and I was just like, Crew, let's go. And I told him, I said, if you get out there and you play lockdown defense, you're not going to be coming back out of this game because we need you in there to shoot the ball when you're open out of that corner. So, and yeah, he, you know, had that possession in the corner and he let it fly. And, you know, it was a big shot for us. So, proud of the young man.
Someone that doesn't need to score in Aiden Nojang.
Oh.
You know, 12 rebounds we had him down for here. What does he just do in terms of the window that gives other guys knowing that, hey, if he's in there, he's like a black hole, and I mean that in a nice way. The ball's coming to him and him alone.
Yeah. You know, Aiden does a great job. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Peter. He's a dude that just Peter Hauge from last year just absolutely loves to play defense and loves to grind, loves to use his speed and athleticism out there. And then he's just a physical kid too. He doesn't look like he's super strong, but the dude is really strong, and you can see it when he goes up and gets those rebounds. And he's actually, I think, been our leading rebounder every game this season. So he's doing an incredible job for us on the boards. And, yeah, he just does a great job. He's just one of those guys that does all the little things that coaches always love about players, you know, because a lot of the guys don't want to do all the little things, you know, in basketball. And he's a guy that does that for us. And he's definitely one of my favorite players out there, just watching him go. He's just got such a good motor.
The Spartans improved to 1-0 on the season. Back up next on the north side against West Fargo Horace before you get Moorhead and Detroit Lakes coming up over the holidays. Travis, good to see you. Thanks so much for your time, and best of luck throughout the rest of the season.
You bet. Thanks for having us on the program tonight and having the game on for everybody at home. So appreciate you guys.
We'll continue after this.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
Again, those interviews brought to you in part by DJ Coulter Agency here on YourLiveEvent.com. DJ Coulter Agency, go to djcoulter.com. Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Eric DeBoer here, 24 points, as we alluded to, with 8 rebounds, alongside with David Holcraft here for Fargo. Shanley with 25 points and 7 rebounds. That, again, is our Enbridge Energy Players of the Game. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And our Precision Ag Play of the contest, down late, tied at 48 apiece. North then got it to 63-58 after the technical foul. Shanley had a chance to hit some free throws. They miss, and then North immediately responds on a quick 5-0 run, and that really changed the tide of this game, where North then went on to put on the afterburners late in this one and really win by a little bit more of a margin than probably what it was, where it was, again, more of a 1 or 2 possession game late in this one. That is our feature precision play of the game, the last about 2.5 minutes of the contest here for Fargo North. Your local precision planting dealer, Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Visit planterdoc.com. 72-64, North picks up the victory here tonight over Fargo Shanley, and in doing so, again, goes to 1-2 on the season, and they won 5 consecutive games against the Deacons here in the series. On behalf of Joey Hughes, I'm Chase Miller. Thanks so much for tuning into our broadcast, and join us for more high school hoops and wrestling, hockey, that and more throughout the week on YourLiveEvent.com.